Hello guys, welcome to another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about two things. First thing, the greatest dessert I ever had, and the second thing, about my best man speech I did. So I missed a week, it was 2 weeks ago now, and I'm sorry for that. I really am. I apologised in my last video, and my last video didn't do too well, but I want to explain where I was and what I was doing. I went to go to Liverpool to celebrate Chinese New Year. Not to celebrate, to kind of just dive into the culture a little bit, because there's an area of Liverpool known as Chinatown. I wanted to go there and actually experience it for myself and kind of just get the traditional vibe and the oriental vibe of Chinese New Year. It was the last day of celebrating as well, so I was really looking forward to it. Sadly, people who I was meeting already went there, so I'm just throwing it out there now, you guys. Don't forget, I've got some merchandise if you want to pick some up. I've got t-shirts for £12.99. kids t-shirts for £10.99 and some hoodies for £28 with now international shipping, so go and check it out, links in the description. Back to the video. Go on, Connor, take it away. I couldn't go because I didn't want to go on my own. I wanted to go with people, but it's fine. I didn't get to go, but I went to an amazing place called Casper's. As you'll see me on the sign there, just, you know, hey! And Casper's is a dessert bar, as you could see from the sign, and I loved every single thing on the menu. It's the first restaurant I could probably say I'm not fussy with. I ended up having a strawberry milkshake, which was delicious and filling, and I had a caramel waffle as well, and I swear to God, it was filling. It was so delicious. It was diabetes on a plate. And if you are in Liverpool, I highly recommend you go there. This video isn't sponsored by Casper's in any way. I just enjoyed it and think if you're in the area, you might as well go and have a look and see. But it is a little bit pricey, but what do you expect when it's huge desserts? Like, huge. Anyway, moving on to the actual topic of this video. Last year, my dad married my stepmom, and I was the best man with my brother Chris, so me and him were the best men at the wedding, and we had to do speeches. Chris ended up doing a video. I wanted to do a video, but then I thought, no, I'll go full traditional best man speech. I struggled. I've never had an issue with public speaking and performing because I'm a performer. It's what I do. I love getting up on stage and performing. Yes, I get nervous beforehand, I get worried I mess up, but the nerves do me good. But this was hard because it was something personal. I was at a responsible age, and I was given the responsibility of giving a speech at my dad's wedding. It was the scariest speech I think I could have ever done, and it was such an important day for him, so I didn't want to butcher it. I didn't want to make a mistake. The whole process behind it was just stressful, and I spent months and months writing it. I've never done so much proofreading in my life. My English GCSE teacher would have been so proud of me, like, so proud. I actually have the speech right here on my phone, and looking over it, there are bits I would change, but the fact that I didn't change those bits made it unique, made it personal to me. And I know a lot of you people who watch me may not be a best man at your dad's wedding. It may be your best friends. I think you'll encounter the same kind of problems when doing it the traditional way. It's coming up with relevant memories that don't bring up horrible pasts at the same time. So, for example, didn't really want to bring up any of my dad's past relationships, but some of my memories involved those past relationships. So it's a way of finding how to describe those without kind of bringing the bad stuff with it, or the awkward stuff, as you should say. Because that was also the big key thing. Don't be overly soppy, but don't be too cheesy. And it was nerve-wracking because I don't consider myself a funny person. I have moments where I am funny and I make people laugh, but overall the room was centered on me and me talking, entertaining these people for a certain amount of time, and I didn't have a guitar or a microphone to hide behind. It was just me and my voice, and I was terrified. I was already in my dad's bad books because he wanted me to get rid of my blue hair for the wedding, but I didn't because he said it would clash with the suit, but I'd like to think I rocked it pretty well. It was like almost the same shade as the suit, so it looked pretty well planned if you ask me. I was pretty proud of it. It was a lovely day, and I just remember spending countless hours each night kind of making slight alterations to it. And my advice to anyone who is writing a speech, don't go out of your way to embarrass someone. Don't include stories that could make an awkward situation, and same with jokes as well. If it's a funny story, just don't involve anybody that could make the story a bit awkward, a bit harmful, a bit upsetting. Do you know what I mean? It's just one of them. It's kind of common sense. Don't make it awkward. Don't bring up past relationships and things like that, because that's no good. No, it's a happy day celebrating the newly married wed couple people. And if you go to a one where there's multiple best men, I've only experienced with 2, and that was the one I went to, and that's where I was one of them, so I don't know if it counts properly, but I was quite intimidated by the other speeches there, because there was about 4 speeches, one after the other, and I was one of the last ones. Was I can't remember now. Happened so long ago. It was nearly a year ago. I was so intimidated by all the other speeches. I was like, this is so weird. My dog's just getting comfy. Like, all these people are talking about all these happy memories and stuff, and I'm like, is mine good enough? And that's another thing, don't doubt yourself. You have written something personal to you, and just stick with it, just go with it, and you will be fine. But yeah, so probably the most stressful speech I've ever had to give was my best man speech, and it was one of my best. It was one of my proudest things that I achieved last year, was doing my first ever best man speech and nailing it. Apparently I brought a few tears to eyes. I made a few people laugh. How rude. Clearly I'm disturbing my dog sleeping, so I might just end the video here. Overall, guys, it's stressful, but don't worry. If you just make it personal and lovely, and be careful, that's probably the best way. Don't be too careful, and try not to clash jokes as well with other people. Luckily we didn't. Thank you so much for watching the video, you guys. I hope that this was okay. Editing me should have put some pictures up of the wedding and stuff, because it was a good day. It was fun. I wish I could have done like a wedding video or something, but no, we had some wedding photographers and stuff, but that's about it. Anyway, please leave a like and subscribe for more. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 500 to 1,000 subs. Anywhere in that bracket there, I'm perfectly happy with. So come on, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and I will see you guys next Friday.